Welcome back and welcome to this week's Law Talk segment sponsored by the Bozzetti Law Office. And this afternoon I'm joined by Matthew Bozzetti himself from that office. Thank you for coming in today.
Not a problem, anytime.
Yep, so I know that New York, we have the new bail reform and it's already 22 days in and it's really showing the problems that it's having with the flaws. Now, I saw that the state actually has something called discovery. Could you kind of tell me what that is?
So along the lines of in a criminal defense case, and well, with almost any other legal matter, there's discovery rules, meaning you have to give me your evidence. If you're charging me with a crime, show me the basis of that charge. Show me your photos, your videos, your statements. So at the same time that the bail reform was being passed, the state legislature was also passing discovery reform. So discovery, the process for it used to take 45 to 60 days, and in that period in time, you wouldn't get a whole lot of material. Most of the material wasn't given to the defendant or the defense attorney, or even sometimes the court, until the day, 2 days before the trial. So what the legislature did is they've tried to speed that up. So there's now new mandates placed upon district attorneys as well as defense attorneys to get all that material out sooner to hopefully speed cases up and help clear out what would be a backlog in the criminal justice system.
Now, earlier today, we actually reported on a Steuben County man who was arrested 4 times, 4 days in a row, and he was let go each time. And then Monday evening, his 4th crime, they finally were like, all right, we're going to put you in jail. Why did it take them so long for someone that kept repeating these offenses?
So you got to remember, he hasn't been found guilty or innocent yet. He's simply been charged with a crime. Under the old bail statutes that are no longer in effect anymore, bail is to mandate your attendance at court. It has nothing to do with the actual charge. Yes, seriousness of charge is one of the factors, but it's to get you to come back to court. It has nothing to do with guilt or innocence. So the bail reform, they figured out a new way of doing it where a lot of people with misdemeanor offenses, they were being extorted into pleading guilty because they'd served 90 days in jail, then they'd be offered 90 and they're like, oh, I can just go home. So the reason why it's taking 3 or 4 offenses to rise to this level is to get back to signal in the law where they can go back and use the old bail factors. That has to deal with severity of the crime, if it's a violent felony or not.
All right, well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have, but thank you so much for coming in today. And if you do have an idea for next week's segment of Law Talk, you can submit those ideas to lawtalk@wetmtv.com.